Hey everybody, welcome to the Big 5-0. We made it. This is number 50. I'm happy to have on a guy whose name has come up more than a few times during the run to 50, the owner and operator of the Noise Floor Recording Studios. This is episode 50 of In It to Spin It with Jordan Koop. So Vancouver favorites Ladyhawk have released the news that they are going to be on a 10th anniversary tour. Check out the dates, get to a show. Always a good time with these guys. So great news coming out of Philly. Purling Hiss have announced another record. It's called Dizzy Palizzi. It's out April 22nd on Drag City. Really great band if you like spacey guitar, very guitar-based, long, experimental songs at times. They got a great discography though. The one they put out last year was called Paisley Montage. It's a 12-inch. There's only 2 songs and it's played at 33, so it gives you an idea of how long these things are. Check it out, give it a wait here.
Thank you.
Sharon Van Etten also has a new record coming out. This one's out on Jaguar again. It's called Are We There? I think it's out May 27th, 2014, but the pre-order's available now. Last 2012's Tramp was amazing. I really loved it. One of my favorite records, and the pre-order was great. You got a nice bundle. SVE letterhead signed by Sharon. So this year's is on clear vinyl and some other goodies in there too, so I'm really excited to hear how she can try to top herself. Another record I'm on the lookout for is Himalayan by the Band of Skulls, coming out March 31st, and like Sharon Van Etten, they'll too be playing Vancouver, but they're at the Commodore, while Van Etten is playing the Rickshaw. These guys were great last time I saw them live, so I'll be definitely interested in this one. So I can't let the 50th episode go by without trying to get some free vinyl in your hands. This little package is courtesy of Paul at Mammoth Cave Recordings. We've got 2 Ketamines pieces. They're great LP. You Can't Serve 2 Masters is in there. And we've got 3 other 7-inches for you. So all you got to do is comment below. We'll pick a lucky winner, and the vinyl will be getting out to you. Thanks for watching.
Rolling.
So I'd given Jordan a standing invitation to be on the show next time he came to the mainland. Dead Soft, the Courtneys, and the Pac AD were all on a bill, so that was reason enough. I couldn't be more thrilled the way it worked out, him being the 50th episode. Without further ado, have a look at our chat. Hey everybody out there, I am glad to be sitting here for the 50th episode of In It to Spin It with Jordan Koop. Say hi to everybody out there, man. Everyone in La La Land. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's really great to be sitting here with this guy because throughout the course of the show, maybe 7 to 9 bands, the name that inevitably comes up behind all these records, this is the guy who recorded them at all of them at Noise Floor, right? Most of?
So far?
Yeah. I think it'll be back. Yeah, that's the end one. All these bands, we've got an amazing discography. There's even more we'll get to after that. Yeah, but that's the name that always comes up, Jordan Koop, Jordan Koop. And where and how was this recorded?
It was recorded at the Noise Floor with Jordan Koop.
Recorded by
Jordan Koop.
Koop has recorded this album at the Noise Floor with Jordan Koop, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the history of how, like, when did you know you wanted to be involved in music and record and be an engineer? Like, has it always been passion for you? Did you go to school? How did it all start?
I did, yeah. I guess I kind of got into it in high school or something.
Yeah.
I took up a music program, did some multi-tracking, some very basic stuff, and caught the bug.
Yeah, okay.
And I went to school very briefly, and got an internship at a pretty big studio that has been recently probably demolished now, and I'm not sure, which is called Mushroom.
Oh no!
On West Fourth,
I covered that in this show, the closing of Mushroom.
There you go.
Where War Baby got to play.
Right.
On the last day, yeah. So you were interning there.
Yeah, and this was like 99, 2000, and then I went to school.
Yeah.
And did a little bit of that, and then got another internship at a studio called The Hive.
Yeah. Okay.
Which at the time was in the basement of a house that we all ended up living in East Van.
And The Hive no longer exists either. That was covered on this show as well.
Yeah.
I think I may have something that you did at The Hive. It's funny, I picked this record up
on CD,
well over a decade ago, just on a whim, and it's a little hidden Vancouver gem. I love. It's the whole thing I've uploaded on my channel. Where you were an assistant engineer on this. This is the Cinch. I think this is their debut EP. Right?
I actually think that was recorded at Mushroom.
Okay.
I think the day that I started there, they were there.
Yeah. Oh, really?
That's funny that you.
Yeah, and then I got their second one, or maybe their debut.
So this one we did together afterwards.
Yeah. So this you kind of were just.
I just met them.
And were there, but you still got credit.
Did I? Oh, good.
Well, it's on your discography, so I was like, no way, I love this song. Once a Week on there, it's killer guitar.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just thought that was hilarious that your name's on there.
That's
going
cool.
Back that far.
I love that band, yeah.
Yeah, they're disbanded or what? Because I think they're all girls and some of them had kids and moved on.
Not all girls, no.
They're not?
No, I think his name's Mark.
Oh, really?
Guitar player.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were all female, but... Anyways, okay, so where was I know the Noise Floor is now located on Gabriola, right?
Gabriola Island.
And you just recently set up shop there?
Yeah, we've been there since May.
Okay.
Of 2013.
Our friend Jordan, who recorded the previous few albums, is now moving his studio from Ladysmith to Gabriola Island.
Yeah,
I think he's literally building it from scratch at this moment.
Yeah.
I had my own space with the emergency room, and that closed for a number of reasons.
Yeah.
And so I teamed up with some friends that were running Faded Master, and I had used their studio in the past, bringing bands there.
Yeah.
And so it was a natural fit.
Okay.
But pretty soon after that, I was feeling like I had to, my wife and I had to escape what is Vancouver.
Okay.
And
so it's still within reach out there.
Absolutely, yeah.
I saw some of your rates even include you pay for the ferry, pick them up, and everything. So it's all.
We do, yeah. We offer like
a 5-day thing.
We offer a discounted rate for a longer stay.
Yeah.
We operate as a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I was right into this. I hear it's not your average studio because it is a destination, so it's like very homey. You make them feel at home. I've seen some of the pictures with you guys. It's sort of like a family environment there with the people you know type of thing, right?
I'm glad that you think that too, because
that's the vibe I get.
Especially.
He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super fun. You go there, have a sleepover party, and
he's actually
recording
here
process was really fast.
What were the sessions like? How were they?
Awesome. Fucking amazing.
Yeah,
they were quick.
Good.
We only tracked and I think a bit of mixing in 5 days, like 16 songs.
Wow.
But we worked with him on the EP too, so we already were kind of familiar with him and stuff like that.
But we have an amazing sized renovated studio space, which I spent 4 months building.
Yeah. I
last
saw
summer.
some of the pictures yesterday.
And I'm so pleased on how it sounds. I think it's one of the best live rooms I've ever recorded in, and I know nothing about studio construction except what I've learned over the past couple of years on message boards and books, and so I'm pretty stoked.
Nice. Okay. Well, speaking of sound and stuff, Do you have a certain philosophy when you're at the helm of the recording? Like, what are you going for? Does it depend on the band, or what do you have like a recording philosophy that you've honed over the years? Like,
I think for the most part it's just keeping it as honest as possible.
Yeah.
What they're putting out there is translated onto the recorded medium,
Yeah.
whatever it may be,
And
as
just
true as possible.
Okay.
And if that's my style,
Yeah.
and if someone's wanting something a bit more glossy or produced, that's fine too.
Okay.
But I like things to sound real in a real environment, and that's kind of my aim.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the bands that I work with gravitate towards that philosophy too. Is
Yeah.
something true, honest, quick.
Yeah.
I work pretty fast, and
Yeah.
most bands cut a record in a week or less. So
Okay.
Yeah, he's awesome. I call him the Doctor. That's
Yeah.
his nickname. I don't know why. I just do. He just kind of suits it. Like, he just kind of rescues things.
Yeah.
And he just kind of gets us and gets most bands. That sort of, like, if you're drawn to what he does, it's always a rewarding experience because he knows exactly what to do. He doesn't fucking offer too much of his 2 cents unless it's like valid.
Yeah.
He's not like one of those guys. Like, maybe we should put Space Echo on it. Like, what?
So he picks his spots and it's
Yeah,
always
he just.
useful.
Yeah, I just think he's. I couldn't talk more highly.
Good,
enough.
good. What bands have really excited you that you've been in the studio with lately, other than these ones that I've mentioned? Because I'm sure there's tons more.
yeah,
We can
actually,
keep our ears out.
the very first session that we had was one of my favorite bands that I've been lusting over for
Yeah.
forever, which is Cowards.
Cowards. Okay. I
And,
saw the name, but I don't know anything about them.
They're fantastic,
Okay.
and we
Check
cut
that out.
a record very quickly in 5 days or something,
Yeah.
and I think it's one of the best things
Really?
I've ever done. Yeah.
Yeah. Really. Okay. Cowards.
And other than that, another young band playing with the Courtneys tonight, Dead Soft.
Yeah, I've
Um,
only seen the name around a bunch, but I'm gonna get there early to see them for sure.
Yeah.
So they were in the studio as well.
Yep. Yep. And I think you mentioned Needles, Pins, and
Yeah. Stoked on that.
and Weed.
Yeah.
We just made a new record together. Yeah.
Yeah. And what about Peace? Because Peace, when I interviewed them on this show, they said that their second or third album, I guess, for Suicide Squeeze is already in the can. Was that with you as well, or
I haven't spoken to them since
the Ladysmith one?
we did The World Is Too Much
Yeah.
with Us. Yeah.
Well, that's
So-
a fantastic
yeah.
record.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite bands
Yeah,
too.
I don't think they get enough love. Even their first one, the My Face, is so great. I love.
There's
that
one
band.
before that too,
Is there?
Yeah.
On vinyl?
on CD.
Okay, CD. I don't have that.
Yeah, you should try and
I'll
find that.
source that one too. Okay, well, I think that's good for the recording stuff. Super huge thrill to finally get to meet you and talk, because
Cool.
it's
Well,
just
thanks
been
for having me, man.
Yeah, it's been such a big part of this show, and loved hearing the name all the time, and finally get to meet you. It's great, man.
Thanks, Brent.
Yeah.
Here. Right here. Come check it out. The foos is loose.